Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. My name is Zion. I am the prophet Zion from Isaiah 54. That is my resume, my credentials, if you will. And I am starting a new program where I'm going to prove it. And that is by reading to you, unabridged, without commentary, the book I wrote called The Book of Zion. Now, the Book of Zion really isn't written by me. In fact, I could not publish it as it was written because I didn't write it. It was written by the prophets of Israel using the King James Version of the English translation because I'm English, because um, King James was actually my relative, and it was the Bible that I grew up with. So I'm going to be reading from this by itself, believing that I can do so legally because I've published it prior in the form of the Potsmoker's Bible Book of Zion combo, which is part of my YouTube programming. So, from now on, I'm going to do a daily reading of the Book of Zion, starting with Chapter 1. Chapter 1, by the authority of Daniel 4:17, Zion 1:1. This matter is the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know, and that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to it whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Isaiah 46:9 and 10, Zion 1, 2, and 3. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Isaiah 44:7, Zion 1:4. And who is I shall call and declare it, and set it in order for me, since I have appointed the ancient people, and the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them. Amos 8:11, Zion 1:15. Behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. Isaiah 63:4, Zion 1:16. For the day of my vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Isaiah 48:3, Zion 1:17. I have declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth, and I showed them. I did them suddenly, and they came to pass. Daniel 12:4, Zion 1:8. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Chapter 2, the closed book. Isaiah 29:10-12, Zion 2, 1-3. For the Lord hath poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men delivereth to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. Habakkuk 2:2, Zion 2:4. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Isaiah 28:10, Zion 2:5. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. Daniel 7:22, Zion 2:6, until the Ancient of Days come, and judgment is given to the saints of the Most High, and the time come that the saints possess the kingdom. Isaiah 34:8, Zion 2:7, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of the recompense for the controversy of Zion. Amos 3:7, Zion 2:8, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets. Isaiah 28:21, Zion 2:9, for the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Perazim, and he shall be wrath as in the valley of the Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act. Chapter 3, the Lord speaks. Isaiah 50:4-5, Zion 3:1-2. The Lord God hath given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak the word in season to him that is weary. He worketh morning by morning. He awaketh my ears to hear as the learned. The Lord hath opened my ears, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. Isaiah 6:8-10, Zion 3:3-5. I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, here I am, send me. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert, and be healed. Isaiah 44:24-25 is Zion 3:6-7. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord, that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, and spreadeth forth the earth itself, that frustrateth the token of the liars, and maketh the diviners mad, that turneth wise men backwards, and maketh their knowledge foolish. Isaiah 29:13-14, Zion 3:8-9. Wherefore the Lord saith, for as much as this people draw near to me with their mouths, and with their lips do honor me, but remove their hearts far from me, and their fear towards me are taught by the precepts of men, therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Isaiah 41:20-21, Zion 3:11-10-11. That they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of the Lord hath done this, and the Holy One of Israel hath created it. Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth, and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them, and the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. Isaiah 43:8-9, Zion 3:12-13. Bring forth the blind people that hath eyes, and the deaf that hath ears. Let all the nations be gathered together, and let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this, and show us former things? Let them bring their witness, that they may be justified. Or let them hear and say, it is true. Isaiah 46:5-7, or 5-8, Zion 3:14-17. To whom will you liken me, and make me equal, and compare me that we may be like? They lavish gold out of the bag, and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, he maketh it a god. They fall down, yea, and they worship. They bear him upon their shoulders, and they carry him, and set him in his place. He shall not remove. Yea, one shall cry unto him, yet he will not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Remember this, and show yourselves men, bringing again to mind, O transgressors. Isaiah 53:8-12, Zion 3:18-22. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgressions of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither were there any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, and he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquity. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto his death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. And he bore the sins of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Zechariah 12:23-24, Zion 3:24-25. Behold, I make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about, when they shall go be in the siege, both against Judea and against Jerusalem. And in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people, and all that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. Chapter 4, the graven image. Isaiah 57:3-8, Zion 4:1-6. But draw near hither, ye sons of the sorceress, the seed of the adulteress and the whore. Against whom do you sport yourselves? Against whom do you make wide your mouth and draw out your tongue? Are ye not children of transgressors, a seed of falsehood? Inflaming yourselves with idols under every green tree, and slaying the children in the valleys under the clefts in the rocks? Among the smooth stones of the stream is your portion. They are thy lot. Even unto them have you poured out your drink offering, and hast offered a meal offering. Shall I see recomfort of these? Upon a lofty and high mountain hast thou set thy bed. Thither wentest thou up to offer thy sacrifice. Behind the doors also, and the post hast thou set up thy remembrance. For thou hast discovered thyself to another other than me, and art gone up. Thou hast enlarged thy bed, and made thee a covenant with them. Thou lovest thy bed where they sawest it. Isaiah 44:9-13, Zion 4:7-11. They that maketh a graven image, and all of them vanity, and their delicate things shall not profit. They are their own witness. They see not nor know that they may be ashamed. Who hath formed a god or molten a graven image that is profitable for nothing? Behold, all his fellows shall be ashamed, and the workmen are men. Let them all be gathered together, let them stand up, yet they shall fear, and they shall be ashamed together. The smith maketh the tongs, both worketh the coals, and fashioneth it with the hammer, and worketh it with the strength of his arm. Yea, he is hungry, and his strength faileth. He drinketh no water, and is faint. The carpenter stretcheth it out with his rule, and he maketh it out with the line. He fitteth with the planes, and he marketh it out with the compass, and maketh it after the figure of a man, according to the beauty of a man, that it may remain in the house. Isaiah 44:14-20, Zion 4:8-14. He hew him down cedars, and taketh the cypress and the oak, which he hath strengthened for himself among the trees out of the forest. He hath planted an ash, and the rain doth nourish it. Then shall it be for a man to burn, for he will take thereof and warm himself. Yea, he kindleth it, and maketh bread. Yea, he maketh it a graven image, and fall down thereinto. And there I will end for today. So may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. Stay happy and high. If you use drugs, you have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know the book of Zion tells us so. My name is Zion. I am the Zionist, Most High God of Israel, the prophet foretold by the prophets of the Old Testament. And I love you way too much to say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.